Hello, welcome to your reading, Aquarius. So Aquarius, we're going to look at your current energy and see what's coming up for you in the upcoming weeks. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but I'm setting the intention now. If there's a message for anyone watching, let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. Ancestors, guides, angels of the highest vibrational frequency. What messages does Aquarius need to hear right now? What's coming in the upcoming weeks for Aquarius? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on the next few weeks for Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? What is going on? Alright, I'm just gonna adjust these cards a little bit. Hopefully you could see them all. If not, I'll make sure to show you each one up close as we talk about them. Alright, so bottom of the deck energy, we have the Four of Bats reversed, which is the Four of Swords reversed. Oh, sorry, my cat's a little hyper in the background. So it seems like you're coming out of a period of rest, or maybe you're feeling a little restless right now, perhaps too. There could have been some situation where you felt like you weren't being recognized for your efforts as well, but let's take a look at your cards to get a better picture of it. So we have two major arcanas representing you right now and your environment. So for you, we have the Devil card. And then what surrounds you, or what crosses you, what your environment is right now, we have the Strength card. So I think you are really overcoming something that has been difficult right now. There's some temptation going on. Maybe that's why you're feeling restless. So whatever the Devil energy is for you, this could be a codependent relationship, an addiction issue to it could be anything, substances, sugar, bad relationships, bad thought patterns, something that just isn't serving your highest good. And I feel like you're really recognizing that right now. You might be kind of going through a period where you were in this Devil energy, some codependent thing, but right now you're overcoming that. You're like taming the beast, whatever that Devil energy is for you. I love seeing these cards together, like especially the Strength card coming out second. So whatever this energy is, you are finding the strength to overcome it. You are taming whatever this wild beast energy inside you is. And I feel like you might have gotten into this Devil energy maybe because there was you just felt like things were just not happening for you, like they were kind of against you, like it could have been felt like a downward spiral, but it's like you caught yourself before you went all the way down. Maybe this has happened to you in the past, and you're recognized it before it got too bad, and you don't want to stay in this negative cycle anymore. So you're taking whatever you need to do to overcome this, which is wonderful. So for recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Pumpkins in this deck reversed. So perhaps something with the loss of money could have made you spiral a little bit, or dip back into something isn't good for you, or it could have been just feeling like you lost your independence. That could make sense with this codependency energy that is here too with the Devil energy. That's not going to be for everyone, but perhaps someone was codependent on you too, and you could be helping them find this inner strength. But it's like you have some loss of independence, perhaps some loss of finances, loss of a job or something like that, that has made you kind of spiral into this energy. And for what you expect to happen, we have the Two of Wands reversed. So you might think that you're not going to be able to tame the inner demons you have experienced. There might be some fear about that. You might be afraid that things are going to be delayed, that, maybe you're being a little hard on yourself for whatever pattern you may have fell into. You could be feeling a little hard on yourself about that, and just being a little negative in a way, oh God, now I slowed things down, my advancement won't be as quick. I think you're just being a little too tough on yourself, and your guides really want you to acknowledge all the work you're doing. It's not easy to come out of a negative cycle, and you're doing that. Because for what we have happening next for you, in the immediate future, this is going to happen next, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. That means you are overcoming anxiety. You are releasing whatever this anxious feeling is. You're overcoming depression. You're like whatever work you're putting into yourself right now is really helping. Because I feel like you're coming out of, we already talked about a period of like this devil energy, this, you know, your negative cycle, but this was really causing you anxiety. Maybe anxiety just is the actual issue. Like maybe your thoughts have been really negative and you're recognizing that is causing your life. Like, you know, what you're thinking like is becoming your reality, and you're realizing that, or you're going to realize that your thoughts are powerful, Aquarius. So like your guys right now are saying like when you start recognizing that, that is a huge feat, and you should be really proud of yourself for recognizing patterns that aren't good for you, like negative thoughts, negative behaviors, and you're recognizing that and you're overcoming that, you're working on it, and they're really proud of you and they want you to be too. And you're switching your mindset and seeing like the strength you have inside for overcoming anything bad that's happened to you or any thoughts you've had that aren't serving you. And you're just seeing things more positively after a negative time. I love that for you. So, it looks like some of you guys may have gone into this cycle of feeling down or this negative cycle of life. I mean, we all go through ups and downs in life. That's inevitable. That's like what the Wheel of Fortune is like, you know. Then there's your high, but you know, like when things are going well, like, you know, there's always going to be dips and stuff, but like that's just life. There's highs and lows, and you're coming out of a low, it appears. And for some of you, this could have been because there was a loss of love. You could have kind of disconnected from your spiritual side. And I feel like for some of you, getting out of this slump you could have been in, or this bad habit, connecting with your spirituality or religion, whatever it is for you, whatever your higher self is really going to be helpful for you. Because I feel like you might have lost track of that. My cat is running around. Maybe exercise and getting out in nature will be really therapeutic for you guys if you're not doing that already. But yeah, there could have been a breakup or something like that in the past that kind of, something like that happened during this cycle too. But again, you're overcoming this sadness, this anxiety, this depression, this bad habit, which is amazing. I'm really proud of you. For what you fear, we have the 5 of Pumpkins reversed. I feel like you're afraid that you won't come out of poverty or won't come out of this lack mentality. Like you're afraid that you'll just keep like in the same state right now. Oh my God, my cat's so hyper. You're thinking that maybe like this negative cycle will just continue is what I'm seeing with this card. You might be afraid that no one will offer to help you, that no one will understand you, but like really you know that you are powerful. You've overcome a lot in your life, Aquarius, and you can overcome any negative thoughts now, and you're understanding that. But of course, there's just this like fear in the back of your head that you won't change, because what you want, we have the Chariot. You want to move forward in life. You are ready for change. You're ready to take charge and be that. Sorry, what are you running from, Emmy? You're ready for that, like having more energy. I feel like my cat has right now. You're ready for just like charging forward in life, leveling up, and I really feel like you're doing this. You're taking the wheel. You're taking the wheel of your life now. You're not letting any codependent relationship. You're not letting any substance, not letting any bad habits, not letting negative thoughts affect you anymore. You're aiming higher, and you're thinking more optimistically, more positively, and this is really launching you forward in life. And we have the King of Pumpkins reversed for the outcome. So it seems like there is some material problem on your mind. This could be another person in your life too. The court cards sometimes can represent another person, doesn't have to be. If it is, it could be an earth sign or just someone who has a lot of earthly energy. You might be feeling a little bit ungrounded. I think that's what the main message is. I think you're really trying to get out of your head, and this is like a few times in this reading I've gotten this feeling, Emmy reminded me too, that I feel like if you're feeling in your head again and getting into your thoughts and just feeling negative, and like it's really important, you guys are saying, to find a grounding practice. Yeah, because the 4 of Bats reversed is the overall energy. I'm really feeling that for you. That, you know, you're really working on yourself, whatever, but like sometimes you might just get lost in your thoughts, lost like in your head, and feeling ungrounded. And when you're feeling that way, your guides want you to take time, maybe do some breath work, meditate, really, I think walking in nature might be the easiest, unless you're already like familiar with meditation and you have time to sit down. I feel like walking meditations, I think work best, but you do whatever you want to do. I'm just listing out some things that have been coming to my mind during this reading from Spirit. And yeah, just nature, getting out there, and just whatever makes you feel grounded. Sometimes people like just sitting down and having a meal can kind of bring you back down to earth, but of course you don't want, if you have any issues with like overeating when you're upset or whatever, if potentially the devil energy could be like sugar addictions and stuff like that. But yeah, just having a snack or eating, getting out in nature, meditating, sometimes just taking a shower. If you get really into your head and your thoughts and like anxieties, like you feel overcome with anxiety, taking a shower can often really help. But really pay attention to what helps you and what has worked in the past for you, and do that. And you'll be fine because you're really overcoming something. And of course, you know, like I've said, there's ups and lows, like there's highs and lows in life. But even when you're like in a good state, sometimes your mind can just shift. And Spirit wants you to just come up with a plan ahead of time. Like, what will I do if my mind starts to spiral? What will I do if I start feeling anxious or want to go back to this temptation, this bad habit that I used to do? Like setting something in place for when you have those thoughts will be super, super useful for you. So let's get some more cards. What else, Spirit, for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Open up to change. New moon in Aquarius. Yeah, definitely confirmation. Open up to change. Yeah. You might have like a strict regimen or just be doing things the same way. I really think, you know, if things have been working, that's great. But just changing some things, implementing some new habits too, like habit stacking can be good for you guys. If you guys haven't read Atomic Habits, I don't know why I feel urged to bring that up to you. That could be really good. Probably because I said habit stacking, but yeah, be open to change. Like maybe you're like, I could never meditate or walk outside, or I could, you know, I'm always negative. Like, you know, like just being more flexible, more adaptable, more open-minded and stuff. Not saying you're not, but like there's something clearly here about being open to change. You might be someone that's like strict with their routine and schedule, and you're just being called to do things a little bit differently, and I think that'll be really good for you. Yeah, there's definitely a new cycle coming that is going to be so much better for you. I'm saying, let's see. And then we have last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Oh, I was going to say that earlier. Did I say it? I don't know. But journaling. I was thinking that in my head. I don't think I said it out loud when I was talking about grounding practices. Another thing that would be really great for you would be journaling, especially when you have a lot of thoughts running through your head. Getting out in paper, like you could do like morning pages. That's what I do. I like to wake up and write in my journal right away. But you can write at any time when you feel like you have a lot of thoughts. Getting out on paper will be super helpful. And then after you do that, or any time during the day, really practicing gratitude will be so helpful for your mindset too. It'll really shift your perspective. When you're feeling down and out, I think that is such a great idea. Yeah, so like even when things are kind of shitty, you know, there's always something you can find that you can be grateful for, and that'll really help you get out of this scarce mentality, like lack mentality that you may experience sometimes. So just be like, I'm so grateful for my cat. I love my cat, Emmy. She makes me happy and less lonely. Like if I didn't have Emmy, I would be so lonely. She's coming over me here now. I'm so grateful for the apartment I live in. I'm so grateful for this tarot deck. You can find like, I'm so grateful for this coffee. Like literally anything. You can come up with at least 5 things. Try. And then if you can come up with more, just keep listing them. And it's shocking how that could really lift your spirits up. And even when things are really down and out, like it could make you just realize that there is still beauty in life and good things around you. And like the more you do this, the more things will really change for you. Open up to change. It'll really help you open it up to change. Spirit's saying yes. Now let's get some tea leaf cards. Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? What else do you want Aquarius to know right now? What else for Aquarius? Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Yeah, this makes sense. I feel like there is a lot of emotion, you know, you've been piling up or dealing with. And we've already talked about this. I feel like this is just like confirmation. Like when you're feeling a lot of emotions in your head and stuff, like writing it out, or like getting out in nature, like exercising will be really good to like process and channel that energy. And also this could be good energy too. Like, but I feel like, yeah, you just have a lot of highs and lows with your emotions, it seems, lately. And Spirit seems to really be coming through today to give you ways to improve this and really shift your perspective. And yeah, you can, some of this, like writing stuff down and like in your journal, and like that you can really like create something beautiful maybe with all of this energy in a way. Yeah, something just fell to the ground. Let's see. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. The word balance really stuck out for me there. Yeah, I feel like you might be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but like these thoughts and stuff, I feel like, and like your feelings, your emotions really do have to be handled like carefully. Like they matter. How you feel matters. It matters a whole lot, because like how you feel and what you think creates your reality. And you deserve to feel really good and special and loved and happy and healthy. That's what your guides are really coming through today to let you know. Let's roll the Astro Dice. What final messages do you have? Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? We have Aries. Oh, a fire. We have the North Node. Sometimes I get confused. I'm like, is it North? Yeah, okay. And then the 11th house. Yeah, Spirit really wants you to take charge and go for your goals. I feel like they really want you to work on your mindset and your emotions and everything like that, and be open to change. And another thing here, like especially if you're journaling, you can get clear on this too. Like, what are your goals? What are your aspirations? Like, what are your wishes that you want to come true? All of the stuff we've talked about today will really help with manifestation. And I feel like with the Aries too, it's like, I think you're really already in this energy of taking control of your life and everything like that. Like there's a lot of energy here. And I feel like you're really moving in the right direction. And I feel like with the 11th house, like that's a really a positive house. It's the Make-A-Wish house pretty much. It's like the 9 of Cups energy pretty much. And I feel like your life is really about to change in such a positive way. And you're on the right track, but Spirit just really is trying to make sure that you're in the right headspace and you continue on this path. That's pretty much what this whole reading is about. Like, and getting clear on what you want, I think, and being open to change. Because if you're closed off, then your manifestations aren't going to come in. Your goals, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you want in life. And there's something here with like surrendering. You might just to the divine, like trusting the universe as well. But with this new mindset you're like working towards or working on or already developing or have right now, will really help you manifest the life you desire. Like you really want to level up and move forward in life. I see that, and you're on the right path. So that is great. Good for you for overcoming whatever this energy is and working on yourself. Things are really looking up for you. So I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope you were well, Aquarius. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.